Um, Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Steven and I'm from Ghana. Okay, so uh, before I moved here, before I moved abroad for schooling, I always thought like school was gonna be more of like books, vibes, some nice things going on, some little bit of action, and I say action, you know what's going on, right? But bro, nah, nah. See, um, let me break down real experience of being an international student, right? The good, the weird, and the absolute shocking. Okay, so if you are thinking of moving, or you are thinking of schooling abroad, or you're already here in this one is for you. All right, let's go. So one of the things that you're going to notice is the cultural shock, right? So um, moving here, nobody really told me about this. Like I didn't really know, and for I think for like the first 2 weeks, I just kept going with what I knew, right? So it's like someone will meet you and they'll be like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And looking at me and looking at where I'm from, and it's not just me per se, right? You're going to be like, "Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you also doing?" And then you start getting into your stress, right? Stress, how you miss home, like all those BS, right? But whole time you don't really need that. They're like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And then the expected response is, "Fine, thanks." So I think yesterday something I was at the airport, and then there is when you have a bag, they just take the bag and then yeah, put it, yeah. So this guy was just standing there, and then he was like, just gave him my bag. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" So I asked. I also responded. I was like, "I'm good. How you also doing?" And then that was it. He didn't even respond, bro. So this, you feel like you might think, oh, maybe they are rude, or but like that's how they are, right? And it is normal for your first week, your second week, you're going to experience these things, and it's normal. It's normal. You shouldn't be like really, really, really shocked, you know. But if you've not heard of it, you might think, oh, these people are rude, and nah. It's part of their life. It's normal. Okay. Also, one thing that I noticed was, see, someone can look at you from like a mile away and then tell like, ah, nah, this guy is from Ghana, and he will be right. See, I've seen some and I've also experienced it. Like you see someone walking and you know, nah, this guy is not. This guy doesn't. This guy doesn't belong here. Yo, see, you see, bro, it's serious. So it doesn't really matter how you change your wardrobe or anything like that. For like your first month, nah, anybody that sees you is going to know that, oh, okay, this guy is not from around here, right? And you'll start getting comments like, "Hey, are you from Ghana?" You shouldn't be like, don't get angry, don't like, it's normal, right? You just wanna know if you're from Ghana. Even if I see you, me, I might not even say anything to you, but like someone else sees you, person is a little bit chatty, is gonna like wanna have to talk to you, and all those stuffs. Okay, so the next one is food, right? I don't really criticize food. See, food is very special to me, right? And it's sacred. It's not just me, it's special to all of us, and it's not just me. Okay. But see, the sauce here is mad. They have this sauce that you put on meat, beef, pork, chicken, all those stuff. Bro, if you try it for the first time, I'm not saying it's very bad, but like you might vomit. Facts. So, but if you continue on taking it, like take it once, twice, thrice, try it 4 times. Now it feels like, okay, this ain't really that bad. Like, it's not all that good, but like it's not really that bad. Cause see, you go from taking fufu uh with some correct soup, and then some like jollof rice, some like Charlie, some peppered and well seasoned chicken, right? And then you come here and they give you rice with some sauce and no proper soup, no proper stew. Sorry. See, it's crazy. But Charlie, that's how life is. We've decided to move from our comfort zone to see, this is what you have to know. Your accent is not the topic, but it comes out as being the topic always. It's not like people are talking about it directly, but somehow it always ends up coming. Like you ask for water, and all of a sudden they're like, "What? What did you say?" And then, like at that point, you feel like, "Nah, you need to switch up and then say it for them to like hear you." And ironically, or like shockingly, if you switch up and say it, they hear it. I don't get it. So it will be either you have to select, right? You have to select either you start you stay with what you know, or you switch up. I don't know how they hit do, like they are able to listen to you when you switch up, but it's crazy. But sometimes if you see someone switch up and I'm like, nah man, this ain't for you. Like, yo, come on, bro, just speak your normal English. This is not your thing. But somehow, bro, you have to, because yo, you can't be repeating yourself every sentence, man. It's crazy. You get used to repeating yourself, but see, don't lose yourself. Don't lose your sauce. Your accent is flavor, right? Where it's pride. Alright, so the homesicknessness also hits like at random. See, you'll be having a normal afternoon, very good day, everything is going on well, and then you feel like, you know what, I'm just hungry, let me just go get something to eat. You open the fridge, and then there's no jollof, it's just some plain rice, and then some stew you made like 2 weeks ago. Right? So you've been eating this food for like 2 weeks straight. Now you open it and you're like, come on, man, what am I doing with my life, bro? The glow up is underrated. Honestly, like the whole journey shapes you. So in a way, it helps you to become the version of yourself that can help handle pressure. You'll be able to budget very well. And when I say budget, you'll be budgeting like you're an accountant. Fact, you will learn how to cook, chase opportunities, and also build networks. These are very, very important things like every individual needs in their life. So you come here trying to get a degree, and in a few months, in a few weeks, maybe a year or more, you see yourself giving an advice, giving advice to people like you've been living here your whole life. So yeah, studying abroad isn't just about books. See, um, it's about growth, awkward convos, like awkward conversations, culture clashes, and the person you become, you know, like through the process you become someone new. a better version of yourself. See, the truth is, you will cry, facts. You will cry, but during those crying, you will learn, you will adapt, and then you will end up with some mad stories. So, to all the students, I'm not going to say international students, to all students, right? So you can drop a comment, and if you have some wild, you know, mad, or some crazy stories that you want to share with us, you can slide in my DM on Instagram. So my Instagram, this thing is AGYEA underscore H, sorry, underscore 9, AGYEA underscore 9, and my X is AGYEAH underscore 9. There's a difference. For the Instagram, there is no H, but for the X, there's H. And you can also email us. Our email we put in the description. So yeah, you should like the video, share, subscribe, and then comment. Move.